Hi, Gemini. How are y'all doing today? Um, I've been trying to do your reading since yesterday. My phone is broken again. What's new? And so I've been using my daughter's tablet, my mother-in-law's laptop to do readings. And yesterday I was filming one of yours. I wasn't doing live. And the freaking thing crapped out right in the middle of it. And it was so frustrating because there is very clear messages coming through. I'm feeling the same thing for you guys today. So let's get the formalities out of the way, shall we? As usual. Gemini, this reading is for April, for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers who would like to try to get in the head of their Gemini. As always, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Messages may or may not be for you today. If they resonate, cool. If they don't, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs. I leave the link to cafeastrology.com, usually in the description. Super easy site, very cut and dry to get your birth chart, because it puts in very interesting. Wow, 3 out of 4 majors so far. Puts it in very relatable terminology. So, Gemini. All right. That being said, so if it doesn't resonate, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs, or you know how it is. I don't have to explain too much Gemini. If you guys are one of my most watched signs, or one of my signs who watches me the most. Damn. All right, Gemini. First and foremost, the Seven of Swords keeps coming out very much in the pre-shuffle or in the pre-recorded or pre-shop filmed, whatever. So I feel like with some of the other cards coming around you, Three of Swords down here, Five of Swords down here. You guys healing from a soulmate situation just came out together, possibly with an Aquarius, but I feel like that's just healing. The Seven of Swords to me was a very big red flag. I feel like you guys need to really keep an eye on your belongings this month and through the spring, and keep an eye on those people who are around you, Gemini, right now, because I feel like, you might have somebody close to you that does not have your best interests at heart. The Seven of Swords for you this month, I did not feel was you guys being sneaky or someone, or cheating or lying. I really felt like it was directly related to your belongings and the original interpretation of theft that the Seven of Swords brings. So, that being said, I wanted to, communicate that to you guys. This month I'm just doing intuitive. I'm not doing a spread. The Three of Pentacles keeps coming up for you too. So you're working on something. But you're keeping it secret, I think, because of too many people who screwed you over. You'll see what I mean. I'm not doing a particular spread. I'm pulling about 8 to 10 cards. Yeah, 5 of Cups again. And I'm just seeing what flows for you guys. I'm doing 8 and then 2 on the bumpers, maybe as like bookends. Yesterday, I have some of the other ones that were here yesterday. Today, I had 5 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. It was 5 of Wands, 4 of Cups, the 6 of Swords. A lot of you guys are downtime. I just heard like a lot of you guys are going through a phase where you just want to be left alone. Some of you, Gemini, I feel like you've had people, you've kind of been put through the ringer a little bit as far as friendships and relationships go. And you're keeping your hand close to the chest, at least. See, 4 of Cups again. That's your first bookend. I don't know why I'm calling it that. One more card for my Gemini friends, please. And then we'll see what's going on here for y'all. Oh, okay, so, and the Magician. Do you know this is your card, Gemini? Because it's Mercury. ruled by Mercury, and that's your planet. And he came out yesterday too. And so did this card. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 out of 10, 5 out of 11 majors. So, all right, Gemini. Bottom card on the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Okay. You guys are, first of all, someone could be coming back from the past and trying to get in your good graces. Okay. Gemini, I want you to think long and hard if that message resonates for you, because I think that, yes, maybe they are sorry, but I feel like this person brings you nothing but drama and heartache. You've tried time and time again to work through it with this person, I see, or people, not even just like a lover, like friends, coworkers, but mostly friends and lovers. But you guys are also putting a lot of the weight on your shoulders of what happened in the fallout. I think, Gemini, you guys need to ease up on yourselves. You do have victory here, but take it slow. You got to get through the everyday bullshit sometimes to get to the victory. And I don't want you guys to be going back over, scenarios in your head over and over and over again. You need to, forgive yourself for what happened and let it go. This is about us judging ourselves, not other people judging us, Gemini. The Judgment card. It also could be about you being in the spotlight, because the other known interpretation is fame. But I feel like here it's you guys really kind of beating up on yourselves and questioning why things went down the way they did. Yada yada. Now I'm gonna try to let you guys see this spread real quick. Like I said, this is a laptop. Okay. Probably can't see it because of no light. But see what we have here. It's very much the same vibe as yesterday. You guys are, like I said, keeping your hand close to the chest. You're not letting too many people in right now. And you are working on something. It's something that you've been working on for a while, but you're not letting anyone know about it. Don't. Okay. This is coming out as like more of a career or a project or something creative that you want to do. So you saw the cards, but I'm going to give you this message first here. You have the Magician and the Empress here. Okay, this is about manifesting. This is about abundance. It's about being resourceful. You've worked on, or you've had this idea for a long time. You've been germinating this idea for a long time, Gemini, career-wise, creative-wise. And now is the time to put your plan to action. Clearly, this is your card. As I said, once again, Magician, especially in the upright, is creative energy, fast-moving energy. You have all the tools at your disposal to manifest what it is that you want. And he's less threatening, especially with the Empress at his side, because she is all about being resourceful, being abundant, being very nurturing to yourself, I want to say, Gemini, because there's a lot of cards here of heartache, but as I said, that idea that you guys are germinating, that what you're coming up with, what you're keeping it close to the chest. You're not being very open, and don't be. The High Priestess, does represent secrets and secret knowledge, but it's not secrets being kept from you, and it's not secrets that you're keeping from anyone, Gemini. This is you going within and really taking stock of what's important to you right now, of which way you're going to go, which direction you're going to go. So when it comes to that idea that you guys have been working on, even if you are collaborating with someone, okay, when it comes to that idea that you've been working on creatively, I want to say love is here too, but keep it close to the chest, keep it to yourself. Don't tell anyone until you guys have it ready for the public's view, okay? Yes, you can manifest what it is that you want right now. Yes, you have resources, you have the know-how coming to you, okay? But you've been burned, you've been, you know, we also have the Three of Swords here, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So keep sticking, to yourself for right now. Don't be a total hermit, but keep that project under wraps for now. It's like a huge message with that because of what I was referring to, especially at the beginning of the video, where the Seven of Swords kept popping out for you guys. I feel like you just need to keep an eye on the people very close to you, because the Seven of Swords I don't feel like is about anyone being sneaky as in cheating. The warning of theft keeps coming to mind for me. So, and that could be the theft of an idea for a creative project also. So for career, that's what we have coming out. Again, I'm not doing a structured layout. I'm going intuitive this month. You guys have every right to be, in this energy, because someone has betrayed you in the past. Okay, let's go like this. Actually, someone has betrayed you in the past. For some of you, I feel like this isn't a lover. I feel like this set right here could be a close friend, someone that you never would have thought could have hurt you, could have stolen from you, could have backstabbed you, and it left you like this. This is Five of Cups is about confusion after a breakup, and usually the Three of Swords relates to that too. And the Four of Cups usually relates to love because it is cup energy, and it's about, feeling like aloof, feeling bored in your situation, feeling unfulfilled. You're focusing on what you don't have right now or what's happened in the past, what's left you feeling empty. And the universe is handing you a new opportunity. You've been waiting for it. Again, you've been working on it. You've been waiting for it. But my advice to you, instead of going the Three of Pentacles route, work on it. As I said, keep it close to the chest. That's what I should have named in the video. Keep your hand close to the chest. Keep it, to yourself, Gemini, because these are a lot of the same cards that were coming out yesterday. The Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Three and Five of Swords. It was the Seven of Swords and the Magician and the Seven of Cups, I believe. But there are some of you that are healing from a love situation also. And that's why some of you also could be in this hermit energy, because you just don't want to fuck with anyone right now. You have how do I put this? Too many fucks you have given, Gemini, and you're drained, you're done. You're like, for right now, I might have a little pity party on me because things maybe haven't been that star spangled awesome. Some of you are grieving from, the loss of a relationship, the loss of a friendship, the betrayal, the endless fighting, the endless competition, the endless feeling of defeat and loss. And Gemini, you don't have to keep feeling like this, okay? You don't have to keep feeling all these, all these feelings, because right around the corner, you do have abundance. You do have, which was my book, and that was my book, and Magician. Because you guys do have things you have something in the wings. You have something that you've been working on, and very cut and dry. I feel like just you guys are at the point where you don't have a lot of trust for a lot of people right now, and that's okay. you know. So, like I said, just keep to yourself, whether it is in love or creatively or in your career, and ride this one out, Gemini. Um, you do have the Magician and the Empress here, and when the Magician's with the Empress, as I said, it makes it a lot less threatening to me, and it makes it a lot more warm and fuzzy, and you know, positive in the creative aspect and positive in the manifesting aspect, because she brings an element of love and of nurturing energy to her. Whereas, yeah, the Magician's a badass dude, but like sometimes he knows it and he does have everything at his disposal to manifest whatever it is that he wants. So sometimes that makes me a little nervous. But paired with a card like the Empress, it makes me feel a lot more comfortable. But yeah, I could be wrong, but I do feel that a lot of you Geminis have are going through a little bit of heartache. That's, I know it's really general, but like literally half of the spread is what I was pulling for you guys yesterday. And yeah, whoever this fucking person is, if they're the one that wants to come back around, like I was talking about, in the beginning, remember, remember all these feelings that they dig up. Remember all these feelings that they, conjure up. Okay, because this is not worth fighting for, I don't think. And this person is smug, and they almost get off on hurting you. They almost get off on um, battling you. And if it's not a love situation, it's a competition thing anyway, and it's childish. And they need to, maybe see what it's like without them, without you in their lives for a while, Gemini, because this isn't where I want you guys. You know, the good thing though about the Three of Swords and the Five of Cups is that you do have a couple people in your life that are solid. See, not everyone in your life has betrayed you or let you down. These two cups represent two people in your corner. Yes, three of the cups are spilled over, and kind of like the Four of Cups, you're focusing on what you don't have anymore or what you've lost. But you do have two people, like your best friend and your mother, your best friend and your current boyfriend. If this is like a coworker or a friend that screwed you over, you do have two people that have your back, your best friend and your sister, brother, what have you. Okay. And the thing about the Three of Swords is, as painful as it is and as disappointing as it is, the betrayal is out in the open now. And it's, you start to get some clarity in the situation because everything's like out on the table. This could also be someone coming to try to apologize to you because they have betrayed you in the past. Okay. So I see, if you guys are of the creative type, of the creative bunch, to go for it and just, like I said, keep that idea close to the chest, and give yourself this time to, you know, mourn or what have you, get over the feelings of, people burning you lately, or people, just taking advantage of you. Let yourself feel those feelings, acknowledge them, and let them go, Gemini. Okay? Because you deserve to be there. You deserve to feel what you feel, but don't live there. Don't be there forever. Okay. Now I'm going to pull a couple cards for you guys from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. I love this deck. It's beautiful. It's very insightful. As with most of the Oracle cards that I pull for these reads, they do, somehow validate the reading, or I can correlate the cards from the tarot into the messages that the Oracle cards bring. Whoa, I was about half the deck. Funny. This deck, I don't think I've done you guys yet with this deck. It's so beautiful. The writer or the creator of the deck they're all told in short fables, and then they have like an inspiration, the key meanings and a meditation. Weird. This caught my eye at the bottom of the deck, and I haven't read it for anybody yet. Acceptance. But these fables were all given to this person allegedly after a near-death experience by angels, and they were afraid to tell anyone about this because it was 1988, and she didn't want anyone to think that she was kooky. And they were all very different, distinct voices, and coming through as different colors too. And then she started to realize that they were the 7 chakras, the 7 colors of your main chakra points. The main 7 anyway, because there's more than that. And so she kept these in her desk for a long time until her friend had come to her for help. She had pulled her desk open to get out a pad of paper, and she saw Perseverance, which is one of the fables in the deck. And it's about not giving up before the miracle happens. And sure enough, her friend that was in serious need of money got a call the night before, the end of the week, and it was to do a job for exactly $2,000, and which is what he needed. And it's just a really cool approach to an oracle deck, and they have a meditation at the end of every page too. So I really like it a lot. It's a really beautiful deck. I've looked for it for a long time. Okay, can I please have 1 or 2 more cards for my Geminis? Okay, get it here. Acceptance. Yeah, I don't believe I read this card yet. That is your sacral root chakra, excuse me. Acceptance. And the thing with this is kind of like the Crowley deck is the keywords don't always necessarily mean, because there's like guilt and trickery, but it doesn't always necessarily mean like that's what's the exact interpretation of the card. All right, 1 more, please. 2 more for my Geminis. Oh, isolation. What was I saying? What was I saying? I mean, I believe this card is telling you not to isolate too much, because you will miss out on life. But I'm going to reiterate with the, it's okay right now to stick to your own company if you feel that you've been being wronged by people lately, Gemini. But I think it's funny that was one of the main things I was talking to you about, was keeping to yourself, and isolation popped out. All right. You know what? Interesting. Okay. One more doesn't want to pop out. Acceptance and isolation. Well, accept those feelings that you feel, as I was saying, and take the time to take to yourself to heal. But I'm going to read out from the book. They're very short. They're very short explanations. So, acceptance is the first. Innocence and inability to see one's gifts are indicated, as well as the protection of spirit guides, good luck, and increase in self-esteem and confidence. That's the basic. Oh no, is this one of the pages? Okay. Cherry heart is acceptance. When I accept myself, I find love. This is the fable or the legend. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like the pie, with a slice missing. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man that makes her happy. The inspiration to this card is a magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside inside. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Personal inquiry is, am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Key ideas are new ways of seeing yourself, embracing imperfection, feeling incomplete, and selling yourself short. The keywords are manifesting, Boom, magician, knowledge and luck. Here's the meditation with the card. With your mind's eye, imagine Cherry Heart. She's glad you came to see her and wishes to give you a slice of pie. See the slice. See the slice you feel has been missing from your life. Allow it to become the gift you've always desired. Let your feelings create a new awareness for you. When you're ready, write down your new awareness. So that is very much about the feelings of being hurt and, not accepting yourself, Gemini, and step into, are you assessing yourself correctly? Are you, you know, seeing the gifts that you have as the gifts that they are? And we have isolation for you also. Sapphire's blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. The legend, Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone yet of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Inspiration. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big. What did I say? You've been working on something for a while. You've been holding an idea creatively close to the chest. If you don't participate, it could pass you by. Take this time to ruminate and to go within and to heal what needs to be healed so you can come out your best self. Because you guys, I'm telling you, like creatively speaking, specifically, I want to say to a lot of you who could be starting up a business for yourself, doing something creatively, selling something that you make, you're on the verge of something big. But if you don't participate because you let this heartbreak or these people screw you over to take over your feelings, it might pass you by. Personal inquiries. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? That's that Hermit card is solitude. It's choosing to go within. Isolation is keeping everyone else out and never letting anyone in. The key ideas are self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, and never feeling ready to take action. The keywords are celebration, experiences, and play. And here's the meditation because I feel like these are important too. If I'd like to think that people would, try to check them out because they're kind of interesting. Think of something that you've been putting off. A vacation, calling a friend, painting the house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in that activity. Come back when you're ready. Now taking action of that will be much simpler. This is all about moving forward, Gemini. It's all about believing in yourself, and it's all about, take the time, grief, take the time to, figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out. Put, the people aside that you need to leave aside. I feel like you guys do still need to be very wary of those you let in and those you let close to you right now. But in the end, I think it's going to be a very short phase. And Gemini, you guys are smart. You're the communicators of the zodiac. You are witty. You are personable, and you will figure this out. Okay. So as always, guys, thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome to Lost for Love. Thank you for checking out your reading today. Those of you who have been watching me from the beginning, you know that I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I so appreciate all of you, your comments the most, and connecting with me on this channel here. Yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys. I'm doing pretty well so far, so hopefully mid-month for a love quickie. Namaste, Gemini. Take care of yourselves, okay?